Alright, tonight's episode. This is the only book I have with Peter Capaldi on the cover. I plan to fix that soon. I can honestly say tonight's season finale, well, there's no way to do this spoiler free. There isn't. So there's going to be spoilers throughout. This is for people who've seen it. The Doctor, if there's anybody left who's not a fan of Peter Capaldi, you're insane. Crazy. Moffat's made mistakes along the way. This season was not one of them. The switch. The recall. Dr. Donna. She forgot the Doctor. The Doctor forgot Clara. And at the point where he could remember her, she was gone. It takes Ashildr out, takes Clara out. It erases the ending of 2 weeks ago, which upset me so much. And it makes everything better. We have not seen the end of Rassilon. I was so happy to see Rassilon. I expected him. And there he was. And he deserved banishment for the things he did. End of Time comes to mind, where he was willing to wipe out numerous planets to bring Gallifrey back. Wipe out existence, as it were. So, when I hear it said, oh, well, you know, he didn't deserve that, I'm thinking, don't you guys pay attention to your own show? He did deserve that. The Doctor should play back old episodes for these Time Lords. He absolutely deserves that. Tonight's episode also took some of the demonization of the Time Lords away. It created a new sonic screwdriver, which is ahead of this one in every way. No more spring-loaded action. And watching it with my son, the first thing I said to him was, we're getting that. I get one, you get one. So I will keep my eyes peeled for Sonic Screwdriver, the genuine 12th Doctor Sonic Screwdriver. Ashildr had a perfect arc. The funny thing to me is, I can hear the fanboys now. In the Doctor Who movie in 1996, the Doctor reveals he's half human on his mother's side, which is a Spock callback from Star Trek. And any Star Trek fan will know that. However, it's canon. This is the trick. It's canon. The 8th Doctor, the Doctor Who movie, are canon. So you can't get away from it. He's 2 hearts, he's half human, and he can fall in love. The only complaint I have from tonight's episode, the only one, is that Clara and the Doctor didn't say it. And I was waiting for it. Like, come on guys, just say it. It felt like Doomsday all over again. Great episode. I really, really hope that people I've been telling, look, you need to watch this show, I hope they watch it and catch up. So that when Season 10 starts, they'll be ready to go. Or Series 10 for Brits who qualify each season as a series. Which makes sense, because each series is kind of self-contained. I think Series 10 is going to be picking up where this one leaves off. Obviously, he gets a new companion. We go through the standard introduction to the universe with the new companion, but we're not done. We're not done with this. So it's going to happen again. Anyways, fantastic episode tonight. I'm not even going to score it. I'm not even going to score it out of 10. If you haven't seen it, why are you watching this? There's spoilers. Clara's alive. The Doctor is the hybrid. So's me. The hybrid is much more complicated a story than initially told. A Dalek says exterminate me, which is both funny and tragic at the same time. There were weeping angels, which they seem tacked on. They seem kind of tacked on. The Sisterhood of Karn was in it. Really enjoy them. I'd like to see more of them in the next series. And the Doctor breaks every rule. I still think the Valyard's coming. I still think the Valyard is on the way. So I'm going to stick with that prediction. It turns out the big bad for this season was the Doctor and Clara. If you look at the final episode and you look at what it says, they're the big bad. And I'm okay with that. Because they did break a lot of rules during the season, and he broke the biggest rule at the end of it. So again, this is all stuff the Valyard can use against him. And I think that's where we're headed. The regeneration of the leader to a woman... I'm sorry. The Master has become Missy. The Time Lord's boss has become female. It is obvious to me the Doctor will become a woman. It's happening. All the hints are there. Units run by women. All their top soldiers are women. This is where the show is going. I'm okay with that. There's a lot of people that won't be. But to me it seems really, really obvious that's where they're headed. So, great episode. I'm very stoked for next season. I'm missing it already. I plan to do episode recaps for other shows. Orphan Black, when it comes back, I'll do recaps of. And then probably Dark Matter and Killjoys as well when they come back. Really, really have enjoyed doing this season, episode by episode, and I plan to do it again. I've been invited to discussions with other Whovian fans via, I believe, Google+. Doesn't bother me. I actually would find that fascinating, but I'd want it to be when I'm well rested. I'm not right now. And I'd really want to be able to have a long discussion, because I have all kinds of books. I've read all these books. I've watched a lot of classic Doctor Who. I've got a lot of classic Doctor Who in my library. And I really think that right now the show is the best it's ever been, ever. A lot of people will argue about that. That's fine. But I think this season, this Doctor, this direction is perfect. And so on a scale of 1 to 10, Hellbent gets a perfect from me. Thanks for watching.